이어서 잉글리시 뉴스가 방송됩니다.
제주의 꿈 함께 만들어 가요. KCTV 제주방송.
Welcome back to KCTV English News. I'm Hee-Jung Lee. The provincial government will ease restrictions on reconstruction businesses with small-sized buildings to supply more housing. According to the province, following the enactment of the Unoccupied Houses Act, related ordinances will be revised. Thus, after being designated as small-sized housing management areas, the upper limit of floor area ratio of housing with less than 4 floors will be expanded from 200% to 250%. And the limit of the ratio for housing with less than 18 floors will be expanded from 250% to 300%. If private project operators execute reconstruction projects with changing floor area ratios at small-sized housing management areas, 50% of the housing should be supplied as public housing. Public business operators are regulated to supply 30% of reconstruction housing as public housing. Starting this month, Jeju Island has decided to strengthen the enforcement of illegal parking by reducing the grace period by half. For example, in areas where drivers were able to park for up to 10 minutes, the grace period has been reduced to 5 minutes. Meanwhile, a vast number of complaints by residents are causing a hangback. Mike Laidman reports.
This road in Yeondong, like so many in Jeju City, has cars illegally parked all over, despite the 10-minute parking signs that feature up and down the street. The drivers are taking advantage of a 10-minute grace period for parking enforcement. Now, the grace period for illegal parking enforcement is set to be reduced from 20 minutes to 10 minutes in rural Up and Myeon districts and from 10 minutes to 5 minutes in more urban Dong districts. The grace period in school zones will be limited to 5 minutes all across the island. The previous big outlier, a 2-hour lunchtime grace period from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. in school zones, will be abolished. The province drew up updated and reinforced rules governing the grace period for illegal parking enforcement this January. Rules which have until now been different between Jeju City and Seogwipo City. The province has provided the new guidelines to the cities, and they are scheduled to be implemented this month. However, both cities are currently not enforcing the reinforced crackdown guidelines. Opposition from business owners that have already been suffering due to COVID-19 and complaints from residents near schools are expected. Therefore, both Jeju and Seogwipo City have requested easing the rules and delaying the enforcement, but the province maintains its position that it will push ahead with the new guidelines for the safety of pedestrians.
일단 시행해 가면서 이제 민원사항이라든지 여러 가지 저희들이 보완해 나갈 것은 행정시하고 의논해서 이제 시행해 나가는데 만전을 기하겠습니다.
It is expected that it will take a considerable amount of time to fully implement these new guidelines, which are meant to tread a fine line between protecting pedestrians and not hurting local businesses. Mike Laidman, KCTV.
Aquaplanet Jeju is holding a media art exhibition through November 6th. Thank you for watching KCTV English News. Have a great evening.